Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Coffee Talk podcast. I'm your host, Allie Ward. Welcome to the family. This is just the intro video of I'm just going to share with you why we opened this podcast back up, what is our purpose, and where we are going. I'm excited to see what's going to happen, but I just want to welcome you back to the Coffee Talk podcast. And I was asked by some people, when I wasn't podcasting at the moment, when are you bringing back the Coffee Talk podcast? Are you planning on doing that? Have you thought about that? And the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to bring it back. So I really enjoyed this podcast, and I enjoyed it when I did it before. Just life got in the way and I didn't really have time. But now I want to do it and I want to jump right in. So here we are. The why is I thought it would be nice to have more encouraging, positive voices online because, in a world that is so full of fear and darkness and uncertainty, I think it's nice to have voices that are encouraging and bring truth and bring positivity to our day and help us feel encouraged and strengthened, not in ourselves, but in the Lord. And I just want to be a positive, encouraging voice to people and to others around me. We would always go visiting people and we would get a cup of coffee and we would all just sit around the table. And around the table with our cups of coffee is where we would have conversations about faith, about life, about everything. And I loved those moments. They were relaxing and enjoyable and comfortable and an encouraging time to talk to one another and be there for one another and laugh. And it was one of the most enjoyable times of my life. And I want to bring that on this podcast. I want us to feel like a family as you grab your cup of coffee in the morning and you sit down at your table or your couch and you just want to listen to something that gives hope and life. And I want that to be this podcast. So that is my vision for this podcast, is for you to join the family and feel loved and feel encouraged as you go about your day in the Lord. And I thank you all so much for being a part of this family, and we'll see what the Lord's going to do. My first official podcast is going to be April 3rd. That's a Friday at 6 p.m. It will be posted on YouTube and on Spotify, and I will repost it on my socials so that you know that it's there. But I am going to be doing that. So I'm excited just to see what the Lord's going to do with this podcast, and I do give it completely to Him, and I want Him to have complete control of this podcast, and I just want to encourage somebody and be a light. So that is the why of why we're here. My official podcast, my first one, is coming out April 3rd. You don't want to miss it. Please repost this so that people know. April 3rd at 6 p.m. It's going to be great, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. On this podcast, just so everyone knows, we will be having guests in, and I've already been planning a couple months in advance. So I've already been talking to people that I've asked to come on the podcast in the next couple of months, and they have already said yes. And so I'm really excited and planning that already right now. I do want to thank everybody who has been with me and encouraged me since the very beginning. I want to thank you so much for your support and your love. I really could not have done this without you. You have been so supportive and so loving, and I just want to thank everybody for that. And I appreciate you so much. God bless you, and again, welcome to the family.